Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Blazers have now been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. Damian Lillard says, me and CJ in our careers, we've always won. Now, our team hasn't won the championship, but we've always won. And I think a big part of that is you know how to impact winning and make it happen. Guys, back to you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, D.A. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, Powell and Covington up at the forward. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 patrolling the paint. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
And it's Murray penetrating. It's good. Murray's got the first points up on the board for the Nuggets.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Murray against McCollum. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Barton outside. The pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. This one for 3. Murray, no good. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And it led to them getting a bunch of points at the free throw line. So that aggressiveness caused foul trouble for their opponent. It was a great aggressive attitude that they played with.
And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. And the shot goes down.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From the stripe, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Gordon. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by McCollum.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset. At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball, the disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 6. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Murray kicks to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you could really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. A 3 from McCollum, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Barton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here he goes, and Barton throws it down.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Passes it to McCollum. Covington kicks to Lillard. From deep. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Outside, Porter from deep 3-point range. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Portland leading by 7. He kicks it to Powell. They get it back. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Phoenix.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now here's Powell. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Bucket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Leading by 5. Powell against Porter. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the Serb.
Porter passes to Barton. Jokic against Nurkic. Jokic kicks to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 8 points for Michael Porter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Lillard on top. He's covered by Murray. Powell, the pass to Lillard. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Lillard's got 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Murray. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Jamal Murray. And the basket by McCollum.
And the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
First free throw is good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And both free throws good for Gordon. Trailblazers leading by 5. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Shot from 12. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barton. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And here are the Trailblazers now. McCollum with the ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Murray. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Tony Snell's checked in for Powell. Denver also making some changes. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Facundo Campazzo comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Green against Nance. Green passes to Jokic, and the basket is good.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Now Nance. No points in the game yet for him. McCollum, no good. Now here's Porter. Denver passing it around. Campazzo, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Campazzo. Just 5 on the clock. Denver with a new 14. Jokic passes to Campazzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Morris. Here's McCollum. 12 points for him. Count that bucket. McCollum's got 14 points.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Pass to Green. Outside Porter. Back to Green. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Morris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Nuggets. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Portland Trailblazers, 2 games back.
Well, I think for Denver, they haven't let down their fan base in terms of where they are early in the season. They've notched some huge wins and just kind of edged themselves up the standing.
Well, riddle me this. Can they keep coming up with those huge wins? Can they keep edging up in the standings? Not sure, because we're getting to the part of the schedule where the great teams separate themselves from the good ones.
Zeller passes to Snell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. For the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Smith subbed in for Lillard. And a switcher also for Denver. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Porter. And the second free throw, good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. And here's Jokic. 17 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Simons, currently averaging almost 6 points a game, to the right side. Stands in the high post. Clock at 6. Down low. And it's Smith missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
That gives them the lead. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for Denver.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Simons. The feed now to Zeller. Shakes him. Second chance shot. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Smith against Morris. Passes it to Campazzo. Off target with his 3. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. And it's Simons missing. Denver shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
1:07 left to play here in the first. Knocked away. Jokic with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Morris, no good. And here's Portland. They trail by 1. Smith outside. Zeller inside. Covered by Morris. No coverage that time.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time, Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris passes to Campazzo. The tray. Rebound by Smith. Pass to Simons. Here is Nance. Kicks it to Snell. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Portland.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Monte Morris. Jermichael Green is out there with Rivers. And it's Green. And it's Campazzo in at the shooting guard position. Now Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Smith with the ball. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Nance. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Offensive rebound. Here's Covington, and it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rivers dishes to Morris. He kicks it to Gordon. There's the pass to Green, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Green shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Smith the pass to Powell. Driving the lane. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Barton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA, where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Barton. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Now, here is Smith. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Rivers. Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Powell, no one around him, connects from 3-point range. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The kick out to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now here's Powell. He's got 6. And there's the drive. Green with the rebound.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Rivers. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. 3-pointer, Snell. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. It's stolen by Smith. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Damian Lillard in for Dennis Smith. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in, and it's good, 2 points. McCollum's got 16 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Barton with it, now defended by McCollum.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. McCollum finds Nurkic. Lillard up top. He's covered by Murray. Here's Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up. And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years, and for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
First free throw is good.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Gordon. Passes to Porter. 3-pointer, Barton. And it's Portland with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Powell with it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Porter, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Porter's got 10 points.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Here's Lillard, the turnaround jumper. Count it. He's got 12.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that limit.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Lillard. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And here is Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Inside, here's Nurkic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray kicks to Green. Back to Murray. Green breaking loose. And Covington sends it back. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Here's Powell. Plays it up off the glass. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
It didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 37 points last game out. Harden with the rebound. And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Murray.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Jokic. Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers leading by 7. To the paint. And the dunk by Zeller.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Barton passes to Gordon. Back to Barton. And no good that time. Good D by McCollum. Here's Lillard into the lane.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Trailblazers. No one covering. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Porter. And Jokic slams it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Lillard. He's got 16. There's the triple. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Surprising quickness. Murray burying his head down and just sprinting to the rack.
McCollum with the ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Zeller kicks to Lillard. Drives to the hoop. Powell for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Now here's Barton. He's got 9. To the inside, Jokic uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Lillard. For Murray. And it's Lillard missing. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Barton finds Jokic.
Amazing how much the evolution of Jokic has helped evolve the offense that's around him. A fearless player who feels like he can go up and match up against anybody in the league.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Powell for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
Yeah, I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. And it is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
Nancy's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
So he gets them both. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Collin passes to Zeller. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Jokic against Lillard. Back to Zeller. 6 to shoot. Here's Nance. Zeller trying to free himself up. He can't get that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morris into the lane. And it's in there.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Portland's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's McCollum. And it's Denver with the rebound. There's the drive, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Morris.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Trailblazers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Morris for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight. Lillard outside. And he hits the jumper for 2. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 20 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Big Fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second-unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And, you know, light the fire under the starters, baby.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Here's Lillard following the score by Jamal Murray. McCollum finds Lillard. Off target from outside. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. A 2-point game. Barton passes to Porter. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 12 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here are the Trailblazers now. McCollum outside. That's a 2 from Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 22 points.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Back to Gordon. And there's the pass to Porter. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
McCollum passes to Lillard.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray against Lillard. Jokic kicks to Porter. Right side, Gordon. Shoots from 12. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Gordon's got 8 points.
The ability to hit mid-range shots makes Gordon that much more dangerous. Talk about versatility. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Outside Porter. It's Barton on the wing. Here's Jokic. And it's Denver scoring again.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Trailblazers trail by 3. To the middle. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And it's 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Porter against Powell. Passes it to Gordon. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 26 points for Damian Lillard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Nurkic against Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Outside Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. Denver the rebound. Gets the bucket and the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Lillard with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Nurkic against Jokic. Snell from outside.
Impressing a bit here. Down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
You think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game, and sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Here's Gordon. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Lillard misses. Denver leading by 4. Here's Murray. And Covington sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nancy's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. Now a timeout called by Portland. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now Smith. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr., and then he'll know what to do with it.
Murray against Smith. Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jokic passes to Green. Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Smith against Murray. Nurkic with the steal. Smith feeling it out a bit. Green with the block. And they recover it. And Nance kicks to Nurkic. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And it's 7 points for Larry Nance.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 19. Murray, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Snell, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Rivers passes to Jokic. Murray outside. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And again, Denver, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Snell, defended by Gordon. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jokic with the steal. From past the arc. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Jokic. Rivers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. And it's Simons missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 7. Going inside. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 5. Smith the pass to Nurkic. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Portland making a change here. Zeller's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Facundo Campazzo comes in for Green. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Two on the clock. Smith. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Gordon. 10 points for him. Over in the corner, Green. Gordon inside, working on Smith, and it's Gordon missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Snell, that's good.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Gordon. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Rivers kicks to Morris. Campazzo, the pass to Green. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Anferny Simons. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. A three from Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got 10 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
A three from McCollum. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:49 left in the third. The dish to Green. The pass to Gordon. Rebound collected by Snell. Snell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith with a wide open look. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Smith Jr. working on his shot and now working to get going in the mid-range.
Campazzo, the pass to Morris. 1:16 left in the third. Shoots from the elbow. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Smith against Morris. 13 feet away. Smith, no good.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Denver, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. A different look now for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Tony Snell. And Lillard subbed in for Dennis Smith. And Denver also making a switch. Will Barton, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Morris drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum outside. Here's Zeller. And trying to break loose. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green against McCollum. Over Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good. Barton against Powell. Powell with the steal. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. It's McCollum with the drive. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Nuggets lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade.
Emphatic points from Covington. Dunks and threes. Baskets every team needs. That's what Robert brings to the table.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And it's McCollum in the corner. Zeller trying to free himself up. C.J. McCollum. And that's good. McCollum's got the game tied up here for Portland. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Fires to the hoop. And a wide open look for Porter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
And for Portland, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here is Morris. Tipped away. Covington with the steal. Over in the corner, Lillard. To take the lead, here's Zeller. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here is Lillard. McCollum outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Here's Porter. Gets himself open and drills it. Porter's got 19 points.
And Porter right now has it going, and I wonder defensively, are they going to make an adjustment?
Lillard against Morris. Baseline jumper. Lillard misses.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Covington with the steal. Morris against Lillard. Powell for 3. Morris with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Well, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to Lillard. McCollum against Porter. Here's Zeller. Kicks it out to McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Porter looking it over. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. Portland trailing here. Passes it to Zeller. Over Green. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Campazzo. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Green with the lay-in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Outside Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Covington's got it all tied up now for Portland. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morris against Lillard. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
On the wing, Morris. Covered by Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Denver. And so Powell will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Not bothered by getting hit on that play, probably because CJ is capable in the air to make an adjustment.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Inside, Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Kicks it to Powell. Oh, McCollum in position. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Morris into the lane. Yes, that goes in. Morris has got 9 points here in the second half. The Trailblazers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. McCollum outside. Shoots over Barton. McCollum, no good. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Morris passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Morris for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. Powell with it. Now defended by Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one at the line is good. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Morris. Second free throw, no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Here's Powell. Pass to Nurkic. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 4. Outside, Porter. For three, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 9th assist in the game now. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Now the pass to Jokic. Left side, Gordon. That shot missing. Good D by Covington.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And we've seen him do this before, just kicking it up to another level here in the fourth. That puts him at 75% shooting in the quarter.
Here's Barton following the basket by C.J. McCollum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Nurkic. Puts it up from 15. It's deflected.
All about timing, Will Barton. Great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
Nurkic against Porter. Pass to Gordon. Now Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic finds Gordon. Another three for Denver.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. 7-point differential. Here's Lillard. And there it is for him. Lillard's got 28.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Here's Murray. Again, the Nuggets score. Portland with the ball. McCollum with the ball. The 15-footer. Offensive rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Now Murray. Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So it's Portland now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. And here's Barton. 1:32 left in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Here's McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Barton. Gordon with it. Lillard picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And Jokic throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's McCollum. He can't get it to go. Barton with some nice D. Powell against Murray. And the pass to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. McCollum dishes to Covington. Nurkic trying to get open. And Covington with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Murray with it. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Nicola, another great passing game for you. What was the key?
I think the guys were making shots. That's the main thing. We moved without the ball. It was a good energy on the floor, and that's why we won the game.
There is trust in all directions, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.